Hello, my name is Tony J. Selimi, and I'm internationally known as human behavior and cognition expert. In this video, I would like to share with you why the solution to terror, war, and illness is an inside job, and how addressing those issues within ourselves will support the evolution of your soul, the society you live in, and the evolution of the human consciousness. First of all, let me start this video by sending my sincere condolences, love and light to all the people, the families, communities and countries that have been affected by this tragic event in Paris. It is always difficult to hear about the insanity that we as people choose to create on this planet. The viciousness of the terrorist attacks in Paris, and for that matter, any other similar event that is happening globally on a daily basis. What seems consistent in all of the tragic events that are happening globally is the way in which media reports these events. The amount of time they spend on a specific event and the angle they take to report those events. It is also interesting to observe the reasons, the responses of everyday people, of our governments, the global leaders, the police force, the nationalistic parties that instead of uniting in one voice to be stronger together, they use these events as fuel to drive further separation and deliver their own political agendas, and also create even greater problem. It is for this reason that I felt compelled to write an article which I published on LinkedIn, titled "Terror, War and Fear are an inside job, but so is peace and so is love." In this article that you may choose to read, I'm sharing tools and wisdom that can help you and humanity reflect back at simple yet very powerful question we all must ask ourselves. Why are we not acknowledging the true terror that lives in our minds, in our emotions, and in our daily choices, and decisions and actions that we make in any moment, any time? Those that become the seeds and the fuel of terror, war, and fear-based radicalism around the globe, that are then spread through the human energy field and daily actions we take into the global consciousness. It is for this reason that we have become accustomed to live alone in terror, in fear, and in judgment of each other and our differences. It is why I felt compelled to write the book #Loneliness, the virus of modern age, which hits the shops in December 2015, and many world-renowned people have given their testimonial. Throughout the book, I shared the wisdom collected over the many years from some of the best teachers and spiritual healers from real-life experiences that can help you see with clarity what we all do that leads towards creating the conditions and the environment in which terror is being cultivated. Wars are being initiated and generated, and people are being segregated in ethnic groups, in religious groups, in sexual groups, in many other groups that can be easily manipulated by those who want to achieve a specific outcome on the planet. Awaken! Let me ask you a question. So what are the implications and the lessons from events such this? What each one of us as individuals, policymakers, law creators, and people who love to change and be the change we want to see can do. The implications in any event such as the one in Paris, the war in Syria, Israel, and other parts of the world are both tragic and also bring transformational changes. To understand better this way of being and thinking and feeling about those events, let's look at what nature teaches us about life and about us. At times of adversity, it is possible to find the clarity, the wisdom, and the tools to help us through this natural process of destroying and creating life. A process that is present within me, within you, within ourselves, within nature, and in all reality that we co-create. Many of my clients approach me to work with them in order to help them master the inner game, so they can create astronomical vision and become conscious leaders. In the teachings of TJ's evolutionary method, I often refer to nature as a perfect teacher for the universal laws that govern all life. The problem is that in this process, many people don't know how to navigate through the sand of thoughts and emotions and actions to find the grain that grows into love and into inner peace. It is for this reason that I love waking up every morning feeling inspired, energetic and centered in my heart, in this state of awareness and alignment, that I'm able to be a clean mirror for others to self-reflect both their greatness and their fears, that the destroyer and the creator that lives in each one of you. As my clients start to learn how to honor and align their essence with the universal laws that I talk more in my next book, #Loneliness, The Virus of Modern Age, they come to acknowledge those two equally powerful forces that are they're doing exactly what they are meant to do: destroy what it already created in order to create the things it must create. You are a creator and you are a destroyer. With each season passing by, it teaches us the processes, yet many are blinded by it, take it for granted, and don't even acknowledge the wisdom that is there in any awakening moment passing by. Death and life are two perfect dance partners that appreciate each other's power, sing in perfect harmony, and dance in faultless coordination. We behave exactly like that, yet we ignore it. And we deny the parts of ourselves that created the painful experiences that our rational mind loves to deny, to judge and disown. We are daily fed lies by media, by press, by friends, government, social media, colleagues, police, TV, that support our self-made illusions, our inner prison and virtual reality game that our hearts fails to acknowledge as one truth. You know that. If you continue to feed a one-sided illusion that life is so good, full of red roses, balloons, your heart and inner being will boycott it, will reject it, and will strike with a vengeance. The knowing in your heart that knows this is not true already is there. It is why my clients commit to this deeper work that is required in order to help them awaken this truth in themselves. This is the truth that knows how to honor the knowing of your heart when it is in the midst of the greatest storm of the mind and the volcanic explosions of your emotions when tragic events hit you. I spent 30 years learning the thoughts, the behaviors, the emotions, the habit, the actions, and the knowledge that is required to create a unique method that I now use to help clients do exactly what their heart is calling them for, to be the global leaders that contribute towards global visions. You too have life adversities that bring you to your knees, make you do irrational things, and react negatively in moments of anger, fear, and the loss of a loved one. In order for you to grow, expand your horizons, and continue to evolve, it is essential to learn how to safely navigate this process. How to be like the water we drink, the air that we breathe, the fire that we feel, and like the earth that sits in the emptiness of our galaxy in perfect distance from the sun. The better you learn to dance like the forces of nature within yourself and those around you, the faster you continue to accomplish your soul's vision, mission, and purpose. Appreciating in yourself the same qualities that nature has and everyone around you has is what helps you break the chains of your history and be the master of your destiny. I have designed conscious processes that you can use to help you in your journey to be the change you wish to see. People who learn how to use them change their inner world and activate the inner light that's required to disperse the forces of the darkness created at times of adversity. Let those tools and the TJ's Meditation Solutions, together with the Path to Wisdom audiobook, help your heart become the clean mirror from which light can be reflected to every person you meet and think about. This conscious engineering process are embedded in the TJ's evolutionary method that I talk in more detail in the USA award-winning book 2015 and Amazon #1 best-selling book, A Path to Wisdom, How to Live a Balanced, Healthy and Peaceful Life. To read more about how you too can be the solution to the global problems that we daily face, please go to www.apathttowisdom.com to read more about it. You can also decide to get your copy of the book from any major book retailer store such as Waterstones, WH Smith, or order it from Amazon. Download it digitally or on your iPad or Kindle and start the change. Remember that everything that you have done in any lifetime is what contributes to the creation of this insanity we all experience. The question for you to answer as you go on an inner journey reading this book: what have you done or said in any lifetime, in any moment, that allows terrorism, war and fear to exist in you and in humanity? Hit below the subscribe button to be inspired, get the wisdom that awakens your truth, and learn about ways of being that help you be the master of your destiny. If you are called to work with me on one-to-one basis, book me as a speaker at your event, or make a quantum leap in your organization to achieve your desired results and outcomes and make a greater contribution, I invite you to get in touch, as I love nothing more than helping global leaders, entrepreneurs, and people from all walks of life who are ready to go beyond acceptable to the exceptional. You know, love heals, but judgment separates you from the essence of who you are. Until the next time, I love you and I thank you. Stay present, centered, and in your heart, as it is the throne of your soul. This is Tony J. Selimi, the human behavior and cognition expert.